Okay, good. Okay, ma'am, continue.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Thank you, masters. Okay, my spiritual journey started during COVID period, that is in the 2020. Okay. So, at the
Okay.
time, we have
Okay, ma'am.
holidays for all our schools.
Thank you,
At
ma'am.
that time,
Okay,
yeah.
my spiritual journey started during COVID period, that is in the 2020. Okay. So, at the time, we have okay, ma'am. Holidays for all our schools. Thank you,
At that time,
okay, my spiritual journey started during COVID period, that is in the 2020. Okay. So,
ma'am, I'm getting my voice
at the time,
repeatedly.
we
What's
have
the problem?
okay, holidays for all our schools. And at that time, one second, there is an echo going on. Hold on one second. Okay.
Ma'am, I'm getting my voice
Yes,
repeatedly.
ma'am. One second. I don't know what happened. Hold on. There is an echo going on. Hold on one second. Okay, ma'am. Continue now. I think it should be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yes. My spiritual journey started during COVID period, that is in 2020. At the time, we have COVID holidays to all the schools. So we started, at that time, we started yoga and pranayama also parallelly. One day we heard about the spiritual Zoom meetings, that is from Pyramid Spiritual Society. One friend announced that news, and I immediately I joined into that session and I followed the session. So at that time, I have no idea about meditation. Of course, in 2013, also a doctor suggested me to relieve from stress and strain, all these things. You have to do meditation, and you do some physical exercise also. He suggested in 2013, and I practiced pyramid meditation for few days. But I don't know about. I observed the meditation, but I don't know about all these spiritual uh, things. Okay, I heard lots of videos at that time, but I have no interest to take all these uh, particular message into my mind. So I left that practice in 2013. Of course, in 2015, I joined in Ramchandra mission, and I did a heartful meditation for uh, 2 months period. So I have no interest at the time also. So I quit from Ramchandra mission meditation practice. In 2017, one master visit my home on pyramid master, and she requested, ma'am, you just visit the pyramid and you just do meditation. You are a teacher. So the meditation is a best practice for teacher. She told like that, but I told something because this day I understood I was not ready at the time to take all these things, whether it is meditation or a spiritual knowledge. Mm, like the saying, when the student is ready, the master will appear. It's very true in my life. In Corona period, when I joined in the Zoom session, regularly I attended the meetings, and I heard all their spiritual wisdom. But I have no interest to do meditation practice because I'm always try to do something, and I'm always speak to do something. So I have no uh, that means I'm always in what I want to say is I'm always in active position. So it's very difficult to close my eyes and difficult to practice breath observation. But those spiritual knowledge attracted me a lot, and I started book reading. I started first, my book is Osho, Dhammapada. So I started with that. So I'm very interested towards the knowledge. Very soon I understood through Patriji wisdom. Yes, I already did my meditational practice, so I have to take more and more spiritual wisdom, and I want to share all these to the society, like vegetarianism, the importance of pyramid, and the importance of meditation. So whenever I enter into this practice, very soon I started. Um, that means I circulated the messages to my friends. I'm teaching meditation to every person personally, or to the groups, and in schools also, and with my colleagues also. Everywhere I started sharing the news about the meditation and vegetarianism. So it's very happy because one master, definitely, if we heard some truth, definitely we have to implement that immediately. Truth is not to hear. Definitely it is, definitely it have to implement. So I did that practice, so that I achieved so much. So I observed my spiritual graph very soon. Within a short period, I got the bliss so many times, and what is my purpose I observed. So one day I attended a Zoom. In that Zoom, Dr. Gopal Krishna garu, GK garu, the session is going on. At the ending of the session, he invited all the masters. If anybody wants to do spiritual service through Spiritual Tablets organization, you can join in. You will be grow as a spiritual doctor. You can complete your level 1 sessions also. So he invited all those. So at that time, immediately I want to talk to Dr. GK Garu, but later I know it is very difficult to reach him because he was not in India, and also it is not easy to reach a guru, a spiritual guru. It's a very difficult task. I realized it later. So with the help of senior masters, I entered into Spiritual Tablets organization, and I started service, and I completed parallelly. I went away to share my wisdom physically and online classes. Also, at the same time, um, I'm doing my level 1 through online. So from 2021, I'm working in Spiritual Tablets organization. So now I am doing administrative wings in so many departments in Spiritual Tablets. Okay, ma'am,
Yes,
do you
ma'am.
hear me? Yes, ma'am. Okay.
You want me to
Is
share
it clear, ma'am? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. It was
My
wonderful.
voice and okay.
Yes, everything is clear and so cat.
Okay.
Yes. So shall I share the screen? Hold on one second. Anuradha madam, do you want to share the screen, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
I will
Thank you.
share.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Ma'am, may I continue?
Yeah. You meanwhile
Ah,
continue, ma'am. Sure.
yes. Oh, I will finish my personal details. When I enter into this meditation, my complete family is non-vegetarians. Very soon we changed our food habits also. So my children and my husband, me, 4 members. So all are converted into vegetarian. So it's a great transformation in our family. So like that, I changed, and so many transformations I observed in my life. Like I stopped worshipping God because I have faith on myself. I myself is a God, as told by Patriji. So every time I'm believing in that. So why should I do worship the God? So no need to worship the God because I myself is a God. So I have strong belief on that. So like that, I have so many major transformation in my life. So these are brief introductory points about myself, and we'll enter into our today's topic, common man to ruler.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for sharing your experiences. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, first time I'm I'm getting
That's
fear
okay.
to share.
No. First, to take away the fear. Just be normal and just to, yeah, you are doing great. You are doing absolutely wonderful. So just be
Okay, ma'am.
yourself. Don't worry
Yes.
about anything. Okay?
Okay, thank you, thank you. Ma'am, please share the first. Yes. Okay. Next one. Chalaka to Saska. Sashan. Okay. Chalaka to Sashan later. Or common man to ruler. So great transformation here. We can, if you observe the topic, there is a great transformation from Chalaka to Shashana or common man to ruler. Okay. So here, wandering stage. Okay, before entering to the topic directly, I want to share something. That means if we observe the like life cycle of some insects, we can see so many stages like larva, pupa, imago, and the matured insect. So we observe in every insect's life. Insect means a small creatures. So like that, if we observe, especially a butterfly, we can't imagine. If anybody knows the life cycle of a butterfly, they can't imagine. Uh, uh, if we observe, can we observe a beautiful butterfly from that ugly, what is that, cocoon? So definitely, it's amazing, and it's a nature's wonderful. It's one of the wonder natures, because there is a great transformation from the larval stage to the butterfly, beautiful butterfly, colorful butterfly. Okay, like that, in the beginning of, that means if a beginning stage of a human, that means which is very ready to enter into the spiritual journey. I'm talking about that person. If anybody is ready to enter into the spiritual journey, so such a person have also so many wonderful stages we can observe. Okay, those are nothing but Chalaka to Sashana, or a common man to a ruler. Okay, so common man to ruler means common man, that is in a wandering stage. We can call him as a Chalaka also. Chalaka means he will move from here to there, here to there. There is no uh, oh, he has no such a okay, that means wandering. That means he is moving here and there. Okay. His purpose of life is he always concentrates on basic needs like food, clothes, or physical needs. And he is very active in his physical world. Always, he is very active in his physical world to earn money and to take care of his family. Take care of his family and completely binded to his family and family responsibilities. So, and other relations, blood relations also. Simply, we can say self-centered. Definitely, he is a self-centered person and somewhat selfish also, because he is always concentrates on his selfish. Uh, it may be thoughts or his actions. Always, they will be selfish. Definitely. So, for their family growth only, he will think. So, he is a common man. If I help others, they will help him when needed. He thought like that. Sometimes, excuse me, I will follow this PPT. Wait. Okay, he never thinks about others because he's a selfish person. from this stage, he starts helping to others with the intention. Here also, there is something selfish. So, not with the pure intention, his intention is somewhat selfish. So, I want to start help with to others, because if I help now to others, definitely it will come back whenever I need help. So, with that motto only, he will start help to others. He also starts going to pilgrims and spiritual centers or temples, and he donates some money or clothes, or he will do so many kinds of social services, etc. And he will he will serve some orphanages, old age homes. He will do some service there. So he is in the Chalaka state. Madam, Chalaka is continuing, please. Yes. He completely concentrate on such type of social services also, because he has trust. If I help others, they too help me in the need. Okay, that is the only thing, or that is the only motto behind his actions. Later, due to certain problems like loss in business, or drought conditions, whatever it may be, or social problems, or in family problems, or health problems, whatever it may be, once he entered into such a type of problems, he concentrates on definitely on Puranas to get peace of mind. Generally, human nature is like that. If he is very happy if he is very happy with his family and his lifestyle, he doesn't remain even God. Definitely, he doesn't remain even God also, because such a selfish person human is, definitely. So that at that time, if we have any problem, um, immediately we visit some temples, or whatever the places, holy places, we will visit, and we will pray the God with tears also, because we are all just we know we are all just human. We can't cross all these uh, circumstances like this, so that we have to um, we need some blessings from the higher power, that is it may God or whatever he may be, according to our belief system. So in at that state, if we're facing some problems, definitely we are concentrating on Puranas to get peace of mind. As it gives pleasure and peace to mind, he gets into a habit of listening. Then, after listening all these epics or Puranas, so he will be calm for some time, because he will get some peace of mind. Okay, the person who is self-realized and have knowledge from previous births may show interest. So it's not easy. Everybody, mm, uh, they cannot do like that, because only, as I told in the beginning, the person who is ready to take or ready to enter into the spiritual journey, he only that Chalaka only, or that common man only thought like this. Everybody's thought process is not like this, because he is ready to take the spiritual uh, knowledge, or he is ready to enter into the spiritual journey. That's why. So the person who is self-realized and have knowledge from previous births, because from his previous births he has that knowledge, but he entered on the earth. Everything he forgot it. He acts like a common man, and he acts like a common man, and he is doing all the actions for his sake, and for sake of his family members only. So once he realized with the epics and Puranas teachings. So his knowledge from previous birth, he may show some interest to know about the soul. So there he heard about the soul without any trouble or difficulty, but it was very rare. So we can say that a person changed into Shravana, the listener from Chalaka. That means here the person from Chalaka, common man too, he became a Shravana. Why? He heard some epics or Purana teachings in temples or in media and whatever the channel may be. He heard something about God and about karma and about karmic theory. So he's in the listening mode. So that stage is called Shravana, the listener. Okay. In attention goes on phrases like a family relationship should be like a drop of water on a lotus leaf. One didn't bring anything with themselves, nor will they take anything with themselves. Okay. So attention goes on these such type of phrases like, okay, here the Sravana stage is like this. Family and other relationships are like a myth. It's a wonderful saying. Family, he has some realization about the family and the relations. Family and the other relations are like a myth. They are like the bonds which limit our soul. Yes, it's true. So they are bonding. They are like bonds which limit our soul. Come out of the bonds. Come out of those bonds. A family relation should be like a drop of water in the lotus leaf. So definitely family relations or blood relations or whatever it may be, it should be like a drop of water in the lotus leaf. And one more is one didn't bring anything to onto the earth so with themselves, or nor will they take anything with themselves. Okay, once he died. So it's also a great realization to the Shravana. Here, the art of living, the art of listening develops. Here, the art of listening develops, and he heard more and more spiritual teachings like an alcoholic. Uh, yes, just like an alcoholic. Um, in the beginning stages of my spiritual journey, I also heard so many videos or teachings of Patriji. I can't say the number because I repeatedly and I continuously had all the Patriji teachings through mobile uh, while I'm doing my works or while I'm in rest mode also. So in the subconscious state also I received so many teachings of Patriji like that. That at that time I was also in alcoholic state. Here also the listener or the Shravana also in alcoholic state. So they are unbelievable for him. He starts listening in the interesting and amazing facts and experiences of spiritual science. He becomes a good listener. As these experiences are dramatized with good examples. Yes, he is getting so many examples as he knows the phrases um, like a drop of water and a lotus leaf like that. Um, so and in this Ravana state, I will share two simple stories, beautiful stories about Valmiki and in our regular life also. Very simple stories. So one day, Narada Maharshi says Narada, he visited Earth. So to know what is the condition of the people and what is the condition of the Earth. So he can travel to anywhere in this universe, so that he once he visited Earth, and he is moving along the forest. So one person, that is, he is Ratnakar. He's a dangerous robber. So uh, he tried to stop him, and he tried to rob Narada Maharshi, so to collect all the valuables from him. So once he checked Narada, he stopped him and checked all the value about for all valuable things, but he didn't get anything. So he asked Narada, "Who are you, and what is the purpose of you here?" And I couldn't find any valuable things at you. What is the matter? You please tell me, he asked. Then Narada told, I may say, I have no interest on this physical life. So I have no needs, particular needs. So you couldn't find any valuables. So those are all not permanent. What is permanent? I'm having a permanent knowledge with me that is always permanent. So he told like that. Then Ratnakar, he wasn't, he thought that what is permanent and what is not permanent, he couldn't understand. You please explain me, he asked. So then Narada told, what he told is, who doesn't strive for the things which do not come along with him, but strives for the things which come along with him. He told like that. Who does not strive for the things which do not come along with him, but strives for the things which come along with him. He told those golden words and he realized more. So Ratnakar was realized. Then he asked for further clarification. And Narada asked one thing, okay, I will explain more. So you just go to your home and ask your children and your wife, because you are doing so many robberies and merciless murders. You are doing merciless murders. You are doing here. If it is an animal or a human being, you have no difference. So you are doing such a um, such activities, so that you just go your home and ask your wife and children, because you are doing so many sins. So he asked Valmiki. That means Ratnakar went back to home and asked her wife, asked his wife. So he reached home. His wife arranged everything for him, and with lot of affection, his children also they received his father. So he asked his wife and children, "You are doing all these things because I am getting all these things from by doing so many sins like murders and robberies." So um, he asked, are you ready to share all my sins, because you are also a part of my life? So I think you are ready to share my sins. So she sincerely said, no way, because I have the responsibility to serve the family members only. I have no responsible to share your sins. I have no interest to take part in your sins. So my duty, I'm doing my duty only. So like that, his children also told like that. At the time, he realized. Uh, he realized and he went back to Narada. So Narada explained what is life and what is the purpose of life, and who he. So first you have to know yourself. Who am I? So you have to do for some time. You have to do meditation, and you will know who am I. So with that, you can know your purpose of life, and after that, we all know the Ratnakara transformed into great Valmiki, and which was the great epic Ramayana was written by him with his he was a great third eye master. With his third eye, the great Ramayana epic was written. So we all know. And the second example is, it's a general example. And two employee transferred to a place, a particular place, and both are working in an organization or an office, and they rented two portions building side by side, and so, but both their ideology are not similar. One person invests his money to repair his portion, the house, like arranging tiles, coloring or paintings, and for more interest to decorate the house. And the second person, he invested to purchase the home appliances, which will simplify or helpful for the regular life. So second person, he purchased like a TV, fridge, etc. for his family. So one day their owner requested to vacate the house very soon because he has some personal work, so that both were at that time, both the employer feel anxiety. But the second person who invested his money in home appliances, he simply vacated the house. But the first person, mm, so it's a very painful him, because he invested all the money to decorate the family, which is not a permanent, and which is not a permanent, which cannot take away with us. So in the other example also, which can we take away with us only, it is permanent. Which cannot take away with us, it is not permanent. So we have to observe, definitely. So masters, this is very important. Every master should think like that. So we are very aware of the permanent one, that is nothing but our spiritual journey. So definitely the spiritual journey and physical journey are not they are not inseparable. Okay, that means they are inseparable. I'm telling wrong. So both are binded each other, not inseparable. Okay, that means parallelly we will travel, but a spiritual journey has more important, because we came here to live with happiness and to know, and um, to fulfill some purposes, and to minimize our karmic uh, actions, and like that we came here. So we have to observe that one. So in the Shravana state, from these two examples, what is permanent, what is not permanent, we can easily observe. Okay, next. In this way, after listening to all examples and concepts like yad bhavam tad bhavati, you create your own reality. Jnanagni dagda karmanam. Man starts understanding them, thus slowly reaches the stage of the observer. So for the first stage is common man, or chalaka, that is moving here to there. If he is interested to hear something spiritual, so he will sit and hear. If he is not interesting, he just simply he go away. If he has faith in this organization, for example, he has faith in PSSM, definitely he will continue. If he has no faith on that, he will go there, he will go to another organization, like that. Because he is a chalaka. In the beginning stage, I told you in 2013, I entered into meditation with my health purpose, on doctor's advice. Of course, I'm not a chalaka, but I was not ready at that time. I have no complete that means readiness. Yes, I have no complete readiness at that time. So I was also in Chalaka state. I moved to, somebody invited me to Ramchandra mission, and after that once again into PSSM, like that. So Chalaka is like that, and Shravana is a good stage, because a great listener always be a great speaker, definitely, and a great observer also. He will become a great observer. Great Shravana became a great observer and a great speaker also. So like that, in this Shravana stage, he will became, and he transformed into the next stage, observer, Grahaka. Grahaka. He became Grahaka, and the third stage, Grahaka. Okay, once we look into this picture, ma'am, you please just zoom. Of course, now I couldn't. Yes, ma'am, Grahak. I'm asking Grahak the picture. Yes. If you can zoom the picture, you just. Yes, it's enough. Grahak, the observer. Here are some questions in observer's mind. Why have I created my reality, present life? Why we are born? Solution of problems in life. Dualities like happiness and sorrow. Why cycle of life and death? Causes of diseases. To know the purpose of life. Okay, these are all so many questions in the mind of Grahak. So the first question, why have I created my reality? So Seth wonderfully told us, you create your own reality. The single sentence, it is very essential and very essential, and it's a great sentence, and it's enough to change everybody's life. You create your own reality. The sentence is more and more powerful sentence. Everything, what happened, what is happening, and what will happen, everything is in that sentence only. If all the persons who are in this Zoom, everybody, if you try to implement that sentence, you will be very happy. Lifelong happiness you will get, lifelong bliss you will get. But as a human being, we will fluctuate from this to that. That's why, so some confusion is there. So sometimes we forgot to I create this reality, that's why it will be like this. So I create this reality so that I face this problem. So I create my reality so that I acquired this one. So sometimes we didn't accept. It's nothing but Maya. So, like that, observer, he will be in, it may be confusion, or he will think about this depth of spirituality. Why have I created my reality in present life? Why we are born? And we are born here only. Why we are born? Okay, what is my purpose? Where, where I have to go after this life? Or where do I came here? So all such kinds of questions will shuffle the observer. Solution of problems in life. Solution of problems in life. What is the solution? What is the ultimate solution? There are no, every problem has a solution. We all know the sentence, but there are no problems, such particular problems in our life. Those are all creating ourselves. So every situation is creating by us. Nobody is entering into our lives. So then, why there will be a problem? Because we are not ready to create problems to ourselves. If there is any chance, we have to create problems in others' lives. So we are not try to create problems ourselves. So solution of problem in life, of course, he will think like that. Qualities like happiness and sorrow, dualities, good and bad, um, or happiness and sorrow, like this, dualities. And slowly he will understand there are no dualities. There are no dualities. So only one is the oneness, as told by Sankaracharya, Advaita. and to know the purpose of life. What is my purpose of life? To come here, to just to lead the life simply, to eat, to sleep, and to do some work, and to spread my family and my physical needs only. Is this my purpose to come here? No, no. I have some great purpose to complete on this earth. Definitely, we will uh, observe. Please, one second, masters. Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes. Small interruption. Sorry. Causes of diseases. I'm doing meditation. I'm worshipping God like a great devotee. I'm doing so many social services. I'm helping so many needy people, or so many who are and or so many who is needy, who are in need. So I'm doing so many kinds of good actions in my life, but why I am suffering with the diseases, or suffering with the pain, or suffering with mental stress? What is this? And he and why cycle of life and death? What is this life, death and life, death and life? Is it a cycle? Why it is moving like a cycle? What is behind? What is the reason behind this life cycle? And so many questions in sadhaka state, uh, grahaka state, I'm sorry. And right, here also some good examples are given. So once I will try to explain this. Oh, yes. It has been said that the person who loves you becomes a reason for your downfall, and the person who hates you becomes a reason for your development. What is the meaning of this? In this way, we tries to analyze that, understand different things. As he thinks deeply, trying to understand the concepts, he remembers certain scenarios from Ramayana. Yes, Kaikeyi and Dasharatha. If we observe, Dasharatha, he loves more and more. He loves more and more Rama. Okay, but here, and the second one, Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi also loves more and more Rama, but she became a major, and she became play a major role in Ramayana. Uh, that means he has lots of love and affection. Rama does not know what is pain and sorrow. Once Rama starts thinking what is sorrow and why does one gets it? What is the way to renunciation? Sorry. Maya in the form of Mandara spoils Kaikeyi's mind. So we all know about Ramayana. Kaikeyi, Mandara, they combinedly played a major role to send Rama to forests. So with his family. So here Kaikeyi has so much of love towards Rama. Even though she played a different role, we can't expect, because um, as we told in the above sentence, who loves you more, they become a reason for your downfall, or the person who hates you becomes a reason for your development sometimes, definitely. So like in Ramayana also, Kaikeyi played a different role. That means in our opinion, it's a negative role she played, but uh, according to Rama's purpose of life, he played like that. So she became a victim in our minds. So everybody is talking like that. Kaikeyi is a villain in Ramayana, or Kaikeyi Mandara mm, combinedly act like this. So our thinking levels are like that. But the reason behind Ramayana in Rama's life, Vanavasam, is definitely to know the purpose of life. Sri Rama is very eager to know the purpose of life of his own. So one day he talked to his guru Vasishta also, in Yoga Vasishta also, Lord Sri Rama, and Yogi Vasishta's talks, Yoga Vasishtam also, we can observe what is the purpose of life. Sri Rama's doubts are in Yoga Vasishta. So like this, Grahaka stage. So in Grahaka stage, he starts a meditation and he realizes that only through meditation and listening to others' experiences in meditation, he can unlock the answers of many questions. We already discussed about the questions in a Grahaka mind. What kind of questions are those? We discussed. So he wants to meditate and he can unlock the answers. Definitely, he will get the answers to all those questions in meditation or through by reading great experiences of so many spiritual persons. He will get all the answers of his questions. So he slowly enters into the next stage, that is, he transforms into the next great stage. One who practices sadhaka. Sadhaka is he is the practitioner. So in the beginning, we told everybody will listen. Good, whatever it may be. We have to do like this, like that. So everybody will hear, but only few persons will implement. In meditation also, everybody will do meditation, everybody will hear spiritual teachings, but very few people only try to implement in their lives. Like you create your own reality. It's ultimate sentence, evergreen sentence, and every time we have to, for every situation, we have to implement that sentence only. We have so many clarities we will get definitely. So in sadhaka state starts a meditation just like an alcoholic. So he has so much clarity from common man to he enter into the fourth stage sadhaka. So in sadhaka he starts practicing. Okay, in starts a meditation just like an alcoholic. Alcoholic state means no limitations. So unlimitedly, he is doing the one person. He is doing the same work with unlimited time. So that is in alcoholic state, whatever it may be. That means it is an eating or it may be a meditation, whatever it may be, or a book reading, whatever it may be, like an alcoholic. Reading good and spiritual books, understanding meanings of verses and shlokas, etc. He starts practice meditation. Okay. Quickly completing the rest of the activities, he allots most of his time to meditate, reading books, and understand different meanings of slokas, verses, and attending classes where the meditation sessions are held. In this way, he submerges himself in these activities. So he is submerged into the meditation. So you all know submerging means. So he partially and of course most of his intention is towards spiritual practicing. Okay, practices. So he starts a meditation. He started reading spiritual books in an alcoholic state, and he tried to hear so many experiences of so many great masters or peoples or gurus, and he tried to understand the meanings of verses like Vemana Shataka, Sumati Shataka, and the slokas also, like Veer Brahmam, Brahmangari slokas also, etc. and he experiences the third eye, and he experiences astral travel, and he experiences his past lives, and from that he will get more and more clarity about his purpose of life on this earth. So he experiences, that means with his third eye, he know who am I in this, in this that means in this life who am I, in my past life who am I, who was I, or like that he will get a clarity with his third eye powers, and he knows everything, his past, his future, and what he has to do in this present. Also he has some clarity with the third eye. Okay, and he will do astral travel, and he will get more and more information and more confidence towards spiritual life, because there is no uh, only one, that means Earth is not only the planet in this universe. There are so many crores and crores of planets. It may be planets or solar systems or galaxies, whatever it may be, and so many dimensions are there. And here, I entered into this earth to 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 survive in my purpose. He understood very well with this third eye and astral travel experiences, and he was more confident towards spiritual journey, and he can observe his past lives also. So with that clarity, he has he will create the oneness feel, because with his past lives, like Patriji told, I was a that means in his past lives, in one life he is a Muslim, and in one life he was like another, whatever the life may be in his um, near past lives. If we observe, um, he came to this earth to spread the spiritual knowledge only. Like he entered this earth to spreading this knowledge, like that we will realize, yes, in my past life I'm a Muslim, in this life I'm a Hindu, and in my past life I'm a Zoroastrian, or I'm a Christian, whatever it may be. That particular person will realize, oh, there is no religion. The the one and only thing is the soul, eternal. It's he will realize. So the eternal one is soul. These are all trash. The religion, the caste, the creed, color, everything is trash. So we will get more confidence towards our spiritual journey, and and it creates the oneness feel towards all the universe. So, and then he get all the answers to questions within him, and whenever he started reading all the good spiritual books of so many kinds of books of great masters, he had so many doubts. Doubts will arise, but at the same time he will get all the answers within himself. He will get the answers. So no need to ask another person, or no need to ask another master. He will observe uh, with this masters. 1 minute, please. Excuse me. I mean, an urgent phone call, please. Sorry, aunty. So like that, ma'am, it is 4 o'clock. I have to complete within half an hour. So he will get all the answers from his own, and he will take all the responsibilities of all his sorrows also. So there is no tragedy conditions in my life. Everything is very happy. I came here to live happily and to spend my life happily. So the ultimate purpose of my life is happiness. So he will realize in that sense also in that stage. Okay, and the next stage is bodhaka. Optimal diet in thoughts, speech, and behavior. Starts teaching, meditate according to age, read good spiritual books. Okay, ma'am. Please move forward. Yes. Sharing knowledge, no judgments, no complaints, no gossips. With teaching gets perfection and becomes more efficient. So these are the qualities of a bodhaka, a teacher. Okay. I already told you, everybody knows a good listener, always a good observer, and he became a very good teacher or a good speaker also. So if anybody who listens very well, they became a good teacher, a great teacher. So teaching is, it's not an art. Who will listen carefully, he will speak or he will teach excellently, definitely. So like that, in this state, bodhaka, the fifth state, he wishes that everyone should experience the happiness and joy that he has experienced after the meditation and starts teaching it to everyone. Of course, in the above stages, he will be in his self stage. Definitely, everything what he is doing is for the sake of his self growth, for his self spiritual growth, and sometimes he will share to others. But in the above 4 stages, definitely he will be in self. Um, um, he thinks about his self growth only. But in this bodhaka state, the teacher state, he wishes to everyone. He wants to spread all the knowledge to all the people who are ready to take the knowledge. And the main motto is, I have to be very happy, and I will try to be happy others also. So that is his motto. He will get more and more knowledge from the gurus, and he wants to share the knowledge immediately to all the people who are ready. So like Patriji said, if you learn A, immediately you have to teach A. If you learn B, you have to teach B immediately, no postponements. So the perfection is more important. If you learn A perfectly, you have to teach to others. So like that, in the teacher state, one who experience everyone should experience this happiness, not only myself, because from in Vedic sentences, 4 sentences, the first Aham Brahmasmi, from Aham Brahmasmi to everything is and in oneness, we will get the clarity in the 4th sentence. So like that, first he will think himself only, and then it will be spread to all the persons, because he was he realized, and he realized that everyone is God. Everyone is God, and everyone is every conscious is same. So no difference in the consciousness of every living organism on this earth. He will realize in this teacher state. So he has to upgrade all the persons who are suffering, or who are in lower level actions. He has to try to uplift all those such type of people, to share the happiness and joy to all those people. Okay. Here, he receives a cosmic energy in meditation, gains more energy and more experience in teaching others. Yes, yes. Everybody, every speaker or a teacher who is sharing the knowledge to others, definitely they will observe or they will experience. They are getting energy. They are getting energy like that. By sharing all these experience to others, they will experiencing more and more. He is getting energy. The more we give, the more we receive. Okay, the more we hide, the more we lose. Okay, this is also a great sentence. The more we give, the more we receive. Yes, the more we hide, the more we lose. Okay, so he mainly teaches the following things also. One should meditate according to his years. We should meditate according to your years daily, once or twice. We have to do meditation at least according to your years. If your age is 10 years, you have to do meditation for at least 10 years, once or twice. If your age is 60 years, you have to do meditation at least for 1 hour daily, once or twice, according to your purpose of life or according to your health condition, whatever you want to get from the meditation. In the beginning days, we'll do meditation to come out from health problems. Definitely. So definitely we will be okay. After few days, we are doing meditation, complete meditation, there is no use. So only meditation will not enhance our purpose of life. So definitely we have to do, and we have to acquire more and more spiritual knowledge through gurus or through by reading good spiritual books or by sharing knowledge to others. And we have to that means definitely we will be in a no judgment, no complaint stage also, and no gossips here. So with this teaching gets perfection and becomes more efficient. Okay, so he will get more and more experience, efficient, he will be more efficient, and in the last stage, Sasaka, the ruler. Here also 100% implementation of the teachings. So here also I am sharing the knowledge what I acquired from others or what I acquired from my life activities, and from I got so much of knowledge from different kinds of books. But if there is no implementation from the beginning, I told you, definitely implementation is very, very essential. Knowledge giving and taking also a process, but implementation is more important. So who will implement 100% what they acquired or what they known? Definitely they became Sashaka, because we know one word in Sanskrit is, yes, our thoughts, our speech and our actions should be, they have an alignment. Definitely, if the three are not in an alignment, definitely it will spoil our life and our life purpose also. That means one person will think one here, and he will spoke out one word, and in actions it's a different kind. So there are no correlation in these three. Definitely there is a correlation with these thoughts, actions and words. Definitely we have to correlate all these three. That means 100% of implementation. So then only we will become Sashaka. So work as a Vahak for the development of society. Yes, every time his once we realized in our life purpose, definitely the Shashaka became a Vahak for the sake of the development of society. Dreams of ruler and the wishes of the creator become same. So wonderful. Because a ruler, there is no difference between the ruler and the creator also, because ruler, he is very, very near to transform into creator. So Patriji is a ruler here on the earth. once he became creator, he vacated the earth. He vacated the body on this earth. Like that, everybody should be, every common man should become a ruler. And and the major transformation is towards the creator, and and then only we will complete our purpose of life on this earth. So speech became Veda. What we told, or what we transferred, or what we shared to others, it became Veda. Veda means, that means it's equivalent to Satyam. So what we shared, we should implement. That means others should implement our words. Veda means, if a king or an emperor ordered his servant, definitely he will do that. Like that, others will, we will influence all the people positively. Now, influence means not by insisting them. That means freely we will influence all the people with our words, our golden words, because our thoughts, actions, and words are in an alignment, and we are 100% in implementation of our teachings. Then only our speech became Veda, Veda Vakku, and that means others should follow. Definitely. Ahimsa Paramo Dharma, like Buddha. You create your own reality. Say the meditation means silence in mouth and emptiness in mind by Patriji. Give out that you want to get back Jesus. Jnanagni Dagda Karmanam. These are all great sayings by the great people who lived on this earth, and became role models to all the spiritual society. And they are great rulers. That's why what they shared here, the knowledge, now we are sharing to all others. So that's a great wisdom given by all these masters. So it's a very worthy. So just because of uh, the qualities that we discussed above, 100% implementation, work as Vahaka, all these are the great qualities of a great teacher, or that means a great ruler. Shashan, okay. And at this stage, we can notice that the behavior, teachings, orders, everything is nothing but a journey of soul to get the knowledge. In this journey of reaching the stage of ruler, the soul completes its education and reaches the higher dimensions. Thus, in this journey from the stage of Chalaka to Shasak, person receives complete health, knowledge, and experience. So, we are all traveling, we are sailing in the same boat. Some are in Chalaka or common man state, some are in the second or third or fourth or fifth. So many are entered into the fifth state, teaching state, like teacher. But we have to implement 100% what we are teaching to others, what we are conveying to others. So then only we have to transfer into the ultimate state, Shashan. So everybody should try to move from common man to ruler, Chalak to Shashan. So this is the wonderful wisdom that was given by Dr. G.K. Garu, and a wonderful opportunity to share this knowledge. Um, so I tried my level best. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, madam. You have been so awesome and so wonderful. You shared your wisdom with examples perfectly, ma'am.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
Francis, anybody has any doubts, please raise your hands, or you can
Ratnakumari madam, amazing madam, Ratnakumari madam, excellent. You improved a lot, madam, from first session to second session.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Excellent presentation, madam.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Really wonderful first opportunity. You gave me the first opportunity, and you gave me backup to improve myself, and also Arunashri, ma'am. Thank you so much. So I lose my confidence, ma'am. I have. Yes. Okay, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for your explanation, and everything is very nice and perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. The session was very great and very great wisdom you shared with us with examples. Yeah, it was a very good and knowledgeable session. Thank you so much, ma'am, sharing your experience with us.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Enjoyed the session. Thank you. Sandhya,
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Anybody has any questions, or we can wrap up for today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we can. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
Everything
Thank you,
was
ma'am.
explained so well. We don't have any questions. Thank you.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
I will leave the section. Okay. Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye. Sure. Hold on, let me stop.
Bye.